Hey everybody, Jason Mackey here at Lecom Park after a Pirates victory made possible by Liover Peguero's home run in the 8th inning, but it's kind of not what we're going to talk about in this video. Some off-the-field stuff happening. Day started with Andrew McCutchen making his spring training debut. That's always a fun one. Had a fun chat with Kutch about getting in spring training games, still getting a little bit nervous. You can read that on post-gazette.com. Turns out Kutch did just fine, singled in his first at bat, flipped the bat up in the air, a tremendous spontaneous bat flip. But again, still not probably what we're going to talk about. Going to talk about pitching in this video. Paul Skenes was one storyline. The Pirates basically told him, you're not going to be breaking camp with the big club. We've reached this decision, so we're going to go ahead and tell you. Skenes is going to remain in big league camp to get work with the major leaguers. Can't really disagree with that. I mean, this is a move. I think people have opinions on this, and I understand why. It's a move that we probably should have seen coming. You can dislike it, and that's fine. But if you look at many major league pitchers over the past 15 years, something like that, draw a line between Strasburg and Skenes, it's how it's gone. I don't know how I feel about doing it this early. Maybe give Paul a chance to be a little bit different, but we're probably quibbling at this point. He was going to be sent down. Now it just becomes how long he spends down there. To me, Paul Skenes looks very much major league ready. I'm going to be surprised if he doesn't wind up in the major league sooner than later, but the Pirates need some boxes to be checked, pitching on a major league schedule, facing professional hitters, that sort of thing. But stay tuned for the rest of Skenes in the game. Jared Jones was outstanding. He continues to be outstanding. Was over 100 miles an hour 4 times today. Really has a complete repertoire, throwing a cutter that has been very good, a changeup as well, curveball. I really like this kid. I don't know if he's going to make the rotation out of camp. He could. He's certainly going to be in that mix. He's one of those guys battling for the 4th, 5th, and maybe a swing spot. We'll see. Quinn Priester, he followed him. It's another one. So anyway, spring training, stuff to track. We'll see here how it goes, but a busy day here in Pirates land.
Was the bat flip planned, or was that just spontaneous?
It's spontaneous. I don't know if you guys realize, but most things I do on the field is very spontaneous. So that's what makes it enjoyable, at least for myself. So, yeah, I didn't mean to throw the bat. Didn't tell myself it wasn't like, premeditated, but it just kind of happened. So, get that knock out of the way first at bat. There's nothing like it. So then from there, you can only go down from there. So it was a good start for me.
Kutch, there's a really fun mix here of veterans and young guys. How much fun has it been to just be around this group in general, and you, somebody that they all look up to? It's good. I think we have guys that have been here. They're the same guys, same faces. So kind of me showing up and being here again the second time around. You don't get that I don't know, wow factor if I'm around, and I don't mean that in a bragging way, but that's just the way that it is. You show up. Last year I show up. There's a lot of people who don't know who I am. I only maybe heard stories. I only knew someone that knew me. So there's this perception of who they think I may be, and then once you get to know me and they go, it was none of anything of what everyone told me. It's totally different than that. And then people get to know the real me. And so this year, it's that expectation. People know, and so yeah, with that, you're able to develop relationships a little quicker with guys, and we're also able to go out, relax, play their game, and we're all able to do it collectively. So yeah, it's great. It's great, but it's nice to be out on the field, have some small baseball talk, and just get baked by the sun. That's about it. Yeah.
That young pitching group, knowing the work that they had put in the offseason, kind of seeing that come out in games. And some of that group, some of the guys you mentioned, guys that are, more in competition for spots on the team, and then some younger guys who probably weren't realistically in competition, but had the chance to get into Major League Spring Training games for the first time. By and large, that whole group has been impressive for us, and a lot of guys have taken a step forward, we think, from where we ended last season. So again, more innings, more to learn here the next 3 weeks or so, and we have time to sort that out. But that competition will be strong for the remaining rotation spots.
How exciting is it to see a guy like Andrew McCutchen back in the lineup today, just to get a look at him and take those first steps toward really getting back in there?
Well, he's excited, and he would have played a week ago probably had we let him, but I think for anybody that cares about the Pirates, seeing him in black and gold out there in the lineup it's a good day. So excited for him, excited for us.
Going back to the rotation, I mean, you got Burrows has got to come back, JT's got to come back. It looks like there are going to be some kids who are going to be more ready at some point mid-season than maybe they are right now. How much does that factor into whenever you look at Rowe, Ortiz, Priester, just like the amount of opportunities? There might be more runway right now than, say, July.
Well, the easy answer is, when you think you have enough pitching, get more, it's that'll be a great problem to have if we're in a spot where we've got more really good options than we have room for. That'll be a really good problem to have. We're trying to build towards that, and I think Michael and JT are working their tails off to be part of that conversation as we get into the middle of the season. And in the meantime, we'll focus on the guys that are healthy and out there competing. And again, we're encouraged by what that group has done so far.
Yeah, it felt pretty good today.
Have you done that in a game before?
No.
Did you find out on the mound or whenever you got back to the dugout?
I found out when Henry Davis told me.
Is Henry still doing your scouting reports?
Yeah, all the time. That guy never stops.
How consistent have you felt, Jared? You look really good through the innings that you've been able to pitch.
It's been feeling good. Main thing right now is just going out and competing. That's what I feel like I've done so far. I'm really happy with it.
Anything specific to today that would explain 101, or just woke up this morning on the right side of the bed, or what?
We can say that. Woke up with my dog right up next to my shoulder. So
Okay.
I'm going to do that every time I go out.
Jared, not just the velocity, but I mean, I personally have been impressed with how much you've pitched this spring, like involving a cutter, a changeup. Like, how much do you feel like your pitch mix has kind of matured a little bit?
I mean, I think it's grown year by year. Not massive steps, but little stepping stones, and I think that's huge for me.
Jared, from the first game until
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.